Hi everybody, Tom here. This is a video on how to make a Padlet. Usually the first time people will see a Padlet that I've made is once it's finished. They will click the link and open it up. They will see instructions on how to write comments, questions and share resources, as well as other things that try to encourage discussion and collaboration within the Padlet itself and perhaps a related workshop. More recently I've been thinking about how we can shape the ETAP DocS community to become a collaborative process. How can we use the space that ETAP DocS has to make the processes of what we're doing transparent? How can we share what we're doing so that we can learn from seeing each other working, but also by engaging in tasks where we have overlapping and shared interests, challenges and questions? Therefore, I've made this video today as a starting point. Padlet is a familiar thing for most of us. I think most of us have used it or at least heard about it. But in making the video, I hope that this is a place where we can begin to think about ways in which we can share the processes of what we're doing to make sure that we can all learn by engaging with each other. Okay, so once you're on the Padlet website, you can sign in and create an account. Once you do, with the free account, you have access to make quite a few different Padlets here. You can see some from the previous events that we've done at ETAP DocS. You begin by clicking Make Padlet. Here I have one already. And then to get the basic information going, you can just click the title there, and then you've got the title, the description, the icons, the address, wallpaper, font. I'm just going to do run over the most basic stuff. To save time, I have some ready-made information. So the title of the next workshop, and for this one I'm using the proposal workshop. This Padlet is for the proposal workshop. The description is basic. I often use similar text to save time as well, and here are the posts that we've had sent in so far. But first of all, just the overall basic information. So you've got the title, the description, you can add an icon, you can this is the link to access it. You can change the wallpaper, so you can choose solid colors. I'm just going to choose a lighter one so it's a bit gentle to look at, more gentle to look at. You can change the font and the color schemes. But I think the most important thing is, like, what kinds of collaboration am I interested in trying to promote here? So for example, if I allow comments, I usually allow the comments so people can communicate with each other. Display the author's name, I'll keep this off, and then people can post anonymously, and if they choose to add their name, they can add their name. So that's something that I do to allow first the preference for being anonymous, and then people can add their name if they want to. That's something I usually explain in the session itself. The new ones at the top I usually do. Restrictions, reactions I'll add. People can like. I don't usually do vote up, but I usually do like, so add some kind of encouragement. I don't usually do the grading either, because I don't want it to come across like some graded differently than others. But obviously that's personal choice. Required approval for adults, usually no, don't do this. I guess even with children, if you have the setup, like the norm setup, you probably don't need to do that either, or it's something you can incorporate. And that's it. Yeah, so basically, like, the main thing I would suggest is to include comments and the reactions for the like, as well as thinking about maybe making it anonymous so people can stay anonymous. So then that's the basic information. Saved. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the comments that have already come in. So to add a comment, just click here, and then the subject line. If it's just Q&A, usually I just put the comment straight into the title and then publish. So then you just go through each of these separate comments and do it. If you wanted to do a different type of, you can discuss this with the participants too, but like, you can add different kind of media. So you can add pictures, videos, links and things, but I'll probably add a separate video embedded in the Padlet itself, like a how-to do resource. So not only do I try to incorporate in the Padlet opportunity for people to talk about content, but also to share information about processes and resources too. So for example, I will add some scaffolding resources within the Padlet. So for example, how do I write a comment? Or for example, how do I share a resource? You can also add in norms as well, like for example encouragement, like what kind of norms do you want to create in the space. So typically you might add something like idea diversity is something that we're looking for, so please feel free to share anything you want. You can add these as images or as a set of norms, or create the norms with the group themselves. Or for example, it might be something like improvable ideas. So actually an initial post can be posted, but through engaging in the discussion, either in the comments or verbally referencing the comments, ideas can get better. Anyway, this is the quick overview. So the basic information you can keep accessing by double clicking the title and then go back and change. If I want to share the link to the Padlet, I can copy to clipboard here and then share it in an email. But I think overall, when creating the Padlet, the thing that I always think about is what kind of spaces do we want to promote? What kind of affordances do we want to embed in the space to try to encourage certain types of collaboration, idea diversity, respectful commenting, as well as producing new and interesting ideas. All right, I hope this video is useful. Please let me know if you have any comments. I'll check the comments, and please also, as we move forward, like as I began the video with, by sharing what we're doing, we can learn from watching each other, but also we can collaborate on shared tasks. So I think as we move forward, we can keep thinking about what aspects of what we're doing can we share in the communal space. How can we make what we're doing a knowledge object that is accessible to everyone? And actually in doing so, we can learn from each other as well as collaborating on shared products. All right, cheers. Thanks very much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.